Deep dive. The COVID 8.1 LP scenario. First, let's be clear on what we're discussing. We're talking about the hypothetical variant we explored yesterday, the one nicknamed 8.1 LP, for latent persistence. This is the concept of a variant that is not defined by its acute, immediate severity, but by its ability to cause subtle, long-term chronic illness. The focus of official reporting remains on hospitalization and death rates. However, chatter within specialist biosecurity and long COVID research communities about the potential for such a low and slow variant to emerge continues to grow. A slow-motion disaster. Now, let's analyze how this specific threat would play out through your negative and positive lenses. 8.1 LP, through the negative lens. Information blocking and the negative leaders. A variant like 8.1 LP is the perfect catalyst for misinformation. Because its effects are delayed and often invisible, e.g., brain fog, fatigue, it's incredibly easy to dismiss. The narrative. You would see figures like Donald Trump and their associated media ecosystems push a narrative that it's just a cold, or the sniffles. They would frame any attempt to take it seriously as another hoax by Big Pharma and governments to assert control, sell long-term drugs, or justify mail-in voting. The splinter net effect. This narrative would flourish on the alternative platforms we've discussed. It would actively discourage followers from taking any precautions, ensuring the variant spreads widely and silently through that segment of the population. The long-term health consequences would then be blamed on other things, stress, diet, or even the vaccines themselves, creating a perfect, self-sealing loop of misinformation. Geopolitical impact, other parts of the world. For developing nations without advanced healthcare and surveillance infrastructure, 8.1 LP would be catastrophic. Discussed, seeing it as a crucial investment in their nation's human capital. Speculative and discretionary analysis. Speculative. The cognitive capital crisis. Using my discretion, I believe the most significant impact of a variant like 8.1 LP would be on what we can call cognitive capital. In the 21st century economy, the primary asset of a nation like the UK is the collective brainpower, creativity, and focus of its population. A virus that causes widespread, low-grade brain fog, fatigue, and memory issues is a direct attack on this asset. It's an existential economic threat. You'd see a decline in innovation, problem-solving ability, and overall productivity that would be hard to measure at first but devastating over a decade. The nations that protect their population's cognitive capital will be the ones that succeed. 8.1 LP, through the positive lens. The positive bloc response. UK, AUS, NZ, West Coast. This alliance would be defined by its ability to see and act on this subtle threat. Seeing the threat, they wouldn't rely on hospitalization data. They would pool their advanced resources, the UK HSA's genomic sequencing, US CDC's data analysis, and Australian research initiatives, to track the real metrics: rates of long-term sick leave, drops in cognitive test scores, and increased demand for chronic fatigue and cardiology services. The well-being culture response. The AUS-NZ focus on well-being would become a central part of the strategy. The response wouldn't be lockdowns, but resilience. Public health campaigns on nutrition to support immune function, government investment in upgrading air filtration, HEPA, in all public buildings, and proactive support systems for those suffering from chronic symptoms.